Hi friends, the young IITian came back to me with a second question, and this one goes even deeper. He said, if human consciousness naturally wants to expand, and today that expansion expresses itself as money, success, and valuation, then what should be the true material basis for that expansion? Because this is not just a question about economics, it is a question about the future of human civilization. Let us begin with honesty. The desire to expand is not wrong, it is fundamental to human consciousness. Throughout history, it has taken different forms. In earlier ages, expansion meant conquest. In today's world, expansion means wealth, scale, valuation. So the problem is not the desire for more. The problem is what is that more made of? Money plays an important role. It brings structure, coordination, stability. It has even reduced violence in many ways. But money has a limitation. It can measure price, quantity, exchange, but it cannot measure meaning, depth, consciousness, inner growth. So, when money becomes the only basis of expansion, expansion becomes restless. You achieve but do not arrive. You grow but do not feel complete. The real distortion is subtle. The expansion of being becomes reduced to the expansion of having, and then identity collapses. I am my net worth, I am my valuation, I am my success. And from there, even excellence becomes anxiety. Now, something crucial is missing in how we define ambition. Let me bring in a powerful insight from Satya Nadella. He says, empathy makes you a better innovator. This is not a soft idea, it is a fundamental correction. Because without empathy, you build what you can, not what people need. You optimize systems but miss human experience. Empathy shifts you from creation for skill to creation for significance. It allows you to perceive unspoken struggles, invisible frustrations, deeper human needs. And suddenly, innovation is no longer about how big can I build, but how deeply can I understand. So, what is the alternative? Not rejection, but integration. Let me offer you a threefold material basis for true expansion. 1. Value creation. You must build, solve real problems, create useful systems, generate wealth. This is necessary, but wealth must remain an outcome, not identity. 2. Value impact. Ask a deeper question. What is the quality of what I create? Does it improve lives? Does it reduce suffering? Does it respect human dignity? Without empathy, you may create value for the market but not for life. 3. Consciousness growth. And now the deepest question, what am I becoming in the process of my success? Am I more free or more dependent? More clear or more restless? This is where the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita becomes timeless. Act fully, but do not become bound. So, ambition itself must evolve from how much can I accumulate to how fully can I express my capability while remaining deeply human and inwardly free. To every young professional listening, you do not have to reject success, but you must refine it. Because if success loses empathy, it becomes efficient but empty. If success loses consciousness, it becomes powerful but binding. You can conquer markets and still remain restless. You can achieve success and still feel incomplete because success by itself does not end the search, it only amplifies it. But when your action is rooted in clarity and your ambition is guided by awareness, then success no longer binds you. It begins to express you. So, build, achieve, create wealth, but do not lose yourself in the process. Because true excellence is not just what you achieve, it is what you remain while achieving it. And perhaps it is even more than that. From the perspective of Sri Aurobindo, human consciousness is not static, it is evolving. And your work, your ambition, your action in the world can become a field for that evolution. Not away from life, but through it. Not by renouncing action, but by transforming the very basis of action. Let your work be excellent. Let your impact be real. Let your consciousness grow. Let your action become more than a means to succeed. Let it become a field where your consciousness itself evolves. And even in that process of growth and evolution, remain free. Thank you.